have now entered the Mixtape Addict Show, broadcasting every day with the French Connect, DJ King Flow.
Yo, this your boy Big Daddy Kane with a message to all my mixtape addicts. This is it, baby, get your fix from DJ King Flow.
Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy DA to the Z Dash Dillinger from the legendary Dog Pound. And you're in the mix right now with DJ King Flow, aka Mr. Mixtape Addict from France.
Hey yo, it's Tyler Quali, you checking out the Mixtape Addict. Word is bond, rocking with DJ King Flow.
Yo, what up? This your homeboy Ace Hood, rocking with DJ King Flow. You know we got that crazy flow over here, you heard? King Flow, let's make a move.
Yo, check this out, man. It's your boy Crazy Bone. And whenever I'm over in France kicking it, you know what I'm saying, doing my thug thing, I'm with the homie DJ King Flow, man. Keeping it real, baby. Down in France, Orleans. Y'all know how we do.
Mixtape Addict.
Okay.
DJ King Flow.
Foundation shifted, not the brick, but the building different. His presence became energy, his words became fuel. He became my North Star that still guides my steps. Not on my dad's watch. I swear they messed up, dug me out of my grave. Mic check, 1, 2, don't know how to behave. Hey mama, tell the truth, please tell me what's good. Why you take me out of Queens and move me into the woods? Why you silencing my voice, limiting every choice? This here is the reckoning, so be on point. Sometimes decisions are made without much thought. You was a child, follow me, shut your mouth up, Lord. Your daddy did some big things, turned dark to light. Still shining, different the sight, place and the height. Got me thinking about them Sunday nights. Voice boom with them harmonies was life. Suit pressed with a pinstripe vest. Used to love, I can't complain when he sang from his chest. Dreams bigger than the stress, and the bills to produce. Tried to carry it all, and stood tall in his truth. Please, mama, won't you tell me the truth? So much is done, and so much to do. They try to tell me that I move like Pops. Maybe so, which so, got on my daddy's watch. Please, mama, won't you tell me the truth? So much is done, and so much to do. They try to tell me that I move like Pops. Maybe so, which so, got on my daddy's watch.
DJ King Flow. You got Mixtape Addict. More than MC.
K-Dot, it's more than an MC. I'm curating life, chosen guardian of legacies and holding them tight. This voice is the reflection, resonates in the night. Still got it, never let it go. This work here is light. Raising South Jamaica, y'all. That's the borough of Queens. Since the night under the tunnel, bleeding out in them streets. This life been documented from the memories past, from the tears and pain to uncontrollable laughs. Foundations of families is losing their grip. My generation dropped the ball. Yeah, I said it is sick. Another chapter from my memoir. The passion is thick. They don't assume can only camouflage so much of this shit. This is substance over spectacles that poison the rhythm. Walking dead, being navigated by algorithms. This is growth, accountability, the culture is safe. Your latest hero in place, without a mask and a cape. I done seen the highs, I done lived through the lows. Now I move with a purpose, every step that I chose. They was looking for a fall, I was building a rise. Now they watching every move with the evilest eye. More than an MC. What you thought this was and why I didn't see it. That's how we get it up.
Had to step away to sharpen the blade.
DJ
Know
King
every
Flow.
bar cuts even deeper. Energy mean, focus, tunnel vision. No mercy, no surrender. Hold that.
Mixtape Addict.
Feel perspective, catalog introspective. When we did it, it's done the way it's meant to. Glide through traffic like the handlers from the rucker. Detach from clutter, Gucci frame, clear butters. Cheers universal, to the world share my pain. Destruction of peace, foundations is strained from the warmth of the sun. Tears blending in sweat, false propaganda on the gram, front no chest. True realities breathe on their own with no altercations. Fabrications unapologetically invasion. That's your world, take it, I'ma give it back. Never did want it, fortune and fame. Zombie addicts might retire today. Put the pen in holster, so many memories your catalog is a coaster. I can coach ya, motion need a new direction. Better yet, beat the catalog of blessed lessons. Why run when ain't no need for the hide? Body blow, bob and weave, left hook in the slide. Slip down, fight for yours, never retreat. Stand tall, 10 toes.
the sinner's lied, you've been ill-advised.
DJ King Flow.
Sick in disguise, dropping blood in my eye. Stars aligned against the Pisces, killed the Gemini.
Mixtape Addict.
Y'all fair weather storms when scorned, I change climates. The chessboard, I make moves, play your assignment. You knocking on death's door, I'm the respondent. In rest bowl, Raiders, I leave solid. Now breathe honest. We hooked on knowledge, the root of phonics. In the game I use knuckles, stay sonic. Plagues is bubonic. Swimming in gin and tonic. Ironic how it always get the best of me. I smoke the Dutch, dawn to dusk. It's hard to trust. Jealous ones fool me price, though I don't deserve a fuck. I'm in a hallway surrounded by some Roman busts. I'm trying to live forever, I ain't trying to have Caesar's luck. As much. Hey, you see where we go. Fireworks blast, ego shot, that's a street show. Street show, gotta pay with pride when that heat blow. Heat blow, head up to the skies, but my feet low. Now what we's got to do, pick up obstacles and make shots possible. Paid in full, maybe unlock lockables. We break the code, padlock, be busting through.
Gun talk, Saturday night special, my son spark. Fuck the party up from the intro, the fun part. Take it back, my new bowl sneakers, yeah, you don't stop. Bopping up, 2-5 jobbing from the boat dock. Peaches, pears, pomegranates, loquats, doors closed, boats locked. My life is like a soap op. Eeny, meeny, tortellini, linguine, fettuccine. You're mad about it, holler about it when you see me. The tripe genie with the ice gleaming. Fuck it, I'm ice creaming with the most high, cause I don't like demons. I don't fuck with codeine, cause I don't like leaning. Like I don't like X-rated movies with fight scenes in them. Your food is flavorless, needs some slight seasoning. And I don't like rappers that rhyme with no reasoning. Why the fuck would I ever believe in them? Your eyes is covered, you're not seeing them.
Hey, you see where we go. Fireworks blast, ego shot, that's a street show. Street show, gotta pay with pride when that heat blow. Heat blow, head up to the skies, to the feet low.
Bing bong, it's game time in New York. Put your Timbs on.
DJ King
Live from the
Flow.
Garden, homie, the Knicks is on. We got whatever for whoever. Bring your
Mixtape
squad.
Addict.
Let's go. Fix your face, stupid. Live from New York, it's the Mixtape, stupid. You better call in the squadron, cause the fans are going crazy outside of the Garden. Go and ask Donovan Mitchell and get James Harden and tell Joel and Max we sweeping over here. Pardon. This New York, we was made for thumping. Shout out Captain Clutch, that's Jalen Brunson. Come on, let's go. Fix your face, stupid. 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 Live from New York, it's the Mixtape, stupid.
DJ King Flow.
You better call in the squadron, cause the fans are going crazy outside of the Garden. Go and ask Donovan Mitchell and get James Harden and tell Joel and Max we sweeping over here. Pardon. This New York, we was made for thumping. Shout out Captain Clutch, that's Jalen Brunson. We made the playoffs, was like a walk in the park. Shout to OG Anunoby and my man Josh Hart. Big Bodega and GTA, they going viral. We got PR and DR up in the final. Mitch Rob and Mikal Bridges is getting loose. McBride hit a 3 in the Garden, they yelling deuce. Landry Shamet go bananas, they can't stand it. Then bringing Jordan Clark, we the illest on the planet. Welcome to New York, let's go. Bing bang, it's game time in New York. Put your Timbs on. Live from the Garden, homie, the Knicks is on. We got whatever for whoever.
Yeah, c'est ça qu'ils veulent. DJ King Flow.
Yeah, c'est ça qu'ils veulent.
Mixtape Addict.
La nuit me bénit, des meutes de phrases me viennent à l'esprit. Le coup du délit, la meilleure dope, qualité-prix. Yeah, la meilleure dope, qualité-prix. Check, la meilleure dope, qualité-prix. La nuit me bénit, des meutes de phrases me viennent à l'esprit. Le coup du délit, la meilleure dope, qualité-prix. Yeah, la meilleure dope, qualité-prix. Check, la meilleure dope, qualité-prix. J'ai des filles rimes assassines qui demandent que de l'action. Une fraction de seconde, je t'élimine. Avant leur détonation, je suis le dernier bastion du vrai rap. Tape sur Google, mon CV faut par le mic que je viens causer tous ces AVC. Si j'ai plus en français, le niveau était trop médiocre pour moi. Chantais plus d'amour, qui sait, l'ingratitude les coups bas. Aujourd'hui y'a des petits qui amènent du bon à goûter. Il est temps qu'un vrai OG revienne dans le game to shooter. Tes anciens sont fatigués, aigris ou irrationnels. Laisse-moi te guider, je ferai le tri. Le bon générationnel, ils veulent du sale, du lourd pour graille par kilo, par gramme. Ça va faire mal et multiplier mes fans sur Instagram, c'est sans état d'âme. Le produit pesé sous cellophane. On perd de nouveau les douanes, ma cam t'enflamme comme Notre-Dame. J'suis trop chaud, trop beau, trop frais pour être mauvais. Sonne faux, low, sans flow, mais ça fait du billet. J'ai plus le temps pour vos chroniques, vos débats sur les forums. J'suis pas ceux qui lâchent du fric pour qu'on éloge ces albums. Cherche pas à être numéro uno, c'est trop relatif comme au goût. J'passe ma vie au fourneau, j'suis trop proactif. Très jeune j'ai connu le succès, cette garce de célébrité. Elle m'a trompé, je l'ai quitté. J'y me sens futilité, l'amitié trop rare, j'crois en rien si c'est pas sur plat. On fit, on m'évite, bizarre. Ils ont peur de se faire bouffer des barres. Assez parlé de moi, je l'avais sur le cœur, c'est passé. La lune ne parle pas, mais elle appelle les loups à chasser. La nuit me bénit, des meutes de phrases me viennent à l'esprit. Le goût du délit, la meilleure dope, qualité-prix. Yeah, la meilleure dope, qualité-prix. Yeah, la meilleure dope, qualité-prix.
Motherfucker.
Of the alpha and omega, cooking songs, seasoning track up with enough flavors. Back in the days I never played them games like Sega. Blinders on, focus on nothing but the paper. Used to play by the mold rules they taught me by the bodega. But now it's new rules, federales, I had you later. I'm from the city of iron horses and skyscrapers, corrupt cops, wild teenagers and nosy neighbors. From Medina to New Jerusalem on a PATH train. Back dripping Marcus, stay right my name. This was the 90s, find me at an open mic gripping it, sipping drinks, piecing in our black books, kicking it. I was perfecting flows when you was home playing with G.I. Joes. I was running the street when you was home eating Cheerios. We was slinging O's, hopping cabs, bagging hoes, sneaking in the Palladium, watching the dopest shows. Now we grown, responsible for our own kids. Rent time, car note, lights on, pay bills. Passport fills, stand from the moves we made. Split for that high grade, mics on, rhymes laid. Fake MCs get slayed like the dragon. Put your fire out, douse your flame with the fluid jargon. Margarine on Pro Tools, let it melt. Completed recipes when the bars are felt. Fans are satisfied and the cards are dope. We independent hustler while your album gets shelved. Meetings are getting wrapped up, products are getting picked up. Packages get pushed out while others sitting down, no doubt.
I hate to tell y'all the code
DJ King Flow, Mixtape Addict.
The year was 96, yeah, and a bunch of the biggest records hit. I ain't give a fuck, Young Crook was spitting better shit. What I'm supposed to do, say it was you? Nah, never shit. It's always me and the home team and what we represent. Long Beach. We took it to where it never been. Push it through this industry with G's, better let us in. I was that nuclear weapon, rappers are dead again. What you used to do on them features? I was beheading men. What about the cypher? I made sure they would never win. Eloquent, poetic, intelligence, better with evidence. Heads will get severed quick, the president set with malevolence. Veterans didn't wanna rap with me, that shit was evident. Crooked eye, names start circulating, no compilations. Movie tie, I elbow my way into conversations. I had some meetings with labels, ended up in confrontation. Told me rap ain't about skill, it's about compensation. Complicated raps don't be hitting on the charts, nigga. Forget the art, what you try and be a smart nigga? Disappointed, I started drinking hard liquor, finger on my motherfucking trigger. West Coast night, all you niggas, y'all some bitches. Put your motherfucking hands in the air. This a lick, stick 'em up, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Keep your motherfucking hands in the air.
Hands to the ceiling. The ugly truth is these bands are too appealing. Hands are revealing your motive, I make a move. DJ beat your body frame till it's buddy, I show improve. Travel across the globe and back to tour veteran. Fans getting sick, so I feed them some more medicine. I'm better than any rapper you name, and any upcomer seeking fame doing the same. A shot to the brain, permanent impairment. Calling you a sucker's not a term of endearment. The total opposite, shook spit proper shit. Me a bad man, big top shot the shit. Hard body for them hip-hop heads. I am the heartbeat for people thinking hip-hop's dead. And if it was, I bring it back to life. You ain't never heard a rapper on the track this nice.
Fuck the bullshit, I bust a shot to your head. Fuck the bullshit, I bust a shot to your head. I have a business hit, leaving motherfuckers dead.
Cerberus awaken, mass lyrical breaking. When we open up your forehead, stirred not shaken. With a niche set of skills like Liam from Taken. This whole LP, history in the making. Yeah, nothing but the whole debt payment will suffice. Or the rats in the river like Disney on ice. Like the wick, numb the pain with a killer road thick. Escaping Crook County is the name of the flick. I live right over from Capone's old crib. I'm the serpent in the tree of knowledge, ripping out your ribs. Pinhead with a purpose, all your pain relived. Like Masvidal, Cock and Colby in a seafood bib. Unexpected ambush, final push. Figures flying through the dark. All you see is this stick. Whip quick, lit, hit with a spark. It's looking bleak. Yeah.
Fuck the bullshit, I bust a shot, bust a shot.
Underneath my silver tongue, full of pain, full of pain. Right. Razor, underneath my silver tongue. Razor,
back elbow, off of the slip, hello. Split you from the top of your crown down to your shell toe. Shell a student, giving lessons to know the stars. Living legend, hidden weapons, Smith and Wesson throwing cards. Large pythons, charred ice on, I'm God's sight arm. I carve judgment into whatever target my sight on. Boomerang rap, spike bat, razor blade, spit flow, slit throats, make a toast to your facelift. Rep silly, shift like a reptilian ghost ship. No shit, smack the last sniff out your nose drip. Blick bluish, Navy shield, steel with a kick to it. Hip shooter, barely saw me move when it ripped through him. Slick movements, bang his head, even though he skipped Juma. I won and lost fights, lessons in sorrow. Lesson was train harder, fight him again tomorrow. Again, otro más.
Underneath my silver tongue, full of pain, full of pain, 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 pain.
DJ King Flow,
Van Poole.
Mixtape Addict,
the album, Vinny Idol, Vinny Idol, the Dictator, Van Poole. Land looting, the dictator is Van Poole. And really, I can make my presence felt without shooting. Direct order that pinpoint when I want it done. Disregard the direct order, become a dying son. Prime Minister Vinny Idol with MIDI drums. KGB, he the overseer, he get it done. First in command, Bronx region, yeah, we done won. 1 + 1 = 2 of us, that mean you done or run. I don't mind most, never mind folks. Never thought of charging your battery like a 9-volt. Eyes won't let me deceive myself, see what I wrote. Something I can say with conviction, see this a wise quote. Point taken, I get penalized when the verse vapid. All I'm actors gather around like it's a show taping. I'm uptown with Bronx, niggas do Bronx shit. Bariatric chamber, I train the first to go spit. This is calm as it gets. Total opposite of Van Poole and just catching a fit. Or catching a zip. Yeah, I zip it up, double the flip. Back it up and just give you the clip. Why is you niggas responding? When I ask, I ain't here to be bonding. And I don't deal with pedophiles, I'm not into the fondling. I'm your worst nightmare, I'm a lyrical Cookie Goblin. Wenn ihr Idol Music will use
You've been DJ King Flow, believe me, I feel ya. When the rain keeps pouring and the sun ain't familiar, I know, cause I've been there, we fought till it shine. I know, it's tough to not get lost in your mind. I know, yeah. You've been, yeah. You've been, yeah. You've been, yeah. You've been, yeah. You've been down, wanting to quit, believe me, I feel ya. When the rain keeps pouring and the sun ain't familiar, DJ King Flow, I've been there, we fought till it shine. It's tough to not get lost in your mind. It turns around, the sun comes back too. It's all about perspective, you're looking from a bad view. I know, cause I've been down that dark path. I know, that it won't be the last. It's just one of them days you catch every light. Embrace the good with the bad, it's a lesson of life. I'm blessed just to write, wake up, put my feet down. Stay smiling when life's a mental beat down. It's the type of day where every door opens. You're heading in your phone and you haven't lost focus. Less weight on your shoulders, less stress on your head. Labels are calling now to start investing some bread. You can rest when you're dead. For now it's grinding like you're starving. For friends who haven't made it yet, remind them it's all time here. Type of day that the sun's shining extra. Paid all your bills, still there's money on the dresser. You made it through the pressure. The key? Don't quit. As a kid, climb that tree with no grip. It's the type of day you don't wanna see end. Past enemies calling now to be friends.
Keep your head up and try to
Just bezel. Theme song to the Sopranos. Plays in the color and came from cooking butter. Now pull up like the gutter man. They say what's done in the dog, get you done in the end. I say if you done it right, you won't have to done it again. Mixtape. What's 1,000 grams to me now? These hating niggas residue in the pen to me now. I was getting money places that they can't be around. We was balling with the Wolves, Carl Anthony Towns. Got the cold water splashing again. Got the K9 sniffing on the Aston again. Plug died, all I had was my stash in the bins. Shit, he probably had a kilo in the casket. Ashes to ashes, 1,000 gram dances. Ballerina in the pot, we took it elastic. We ain't think we last long, we don't win classic. Shot him off the T-Rex, he don't win. It's just me and my brick. It's just me and my brick. It's just me and my brick. I made the block go crazy, brought the skull back to life, made the pot go crazy. We will. It's just me and my brick. It's just me and my brick. It's just me, just the two of us. I send them through just to shoot it up. It's just me and my
Rolls Royce rapping might get my ghost on. Hot box in my box, Chevy Joe, what you smoking on? Ice water dripping on my denim tears. She breaking my phone, it might just break a spear. When we kick it, she don't spin it, she know what it is. I got hella area codes, hoes like Ludacris. Post me on her Instagram, cause she just wanna pop off. Got Rolexes, BBS, and she was used to knock offs. I can never love her like Joe Budden, she a jump off. Summertime or the winter time, I'm somewhere with the top off. Like, fuck your homies and your weak ass clique. Summertime homicide, I get your weak ass sick. I heard these bitches try to play me like a weak ass trick. She brought her friends to the table, I ain't treating that bitch. Now check it. I know she heard I'm controversial and that got her stressing. Got every rapper trying to fight me just to sell their record. These niggas snitching on their homie just to clear their record. Jamming on this shit, I'm on your tombstone, two-stepping. Got some brand new choppers full of, I can't wait to pop off. Weather about to break a couple holes, I need to knock off. If you really love me like you say, then make it drop off. Summertime to the winter time, I'm somewhere with the top off. She post me on her Instagram cause she just wanna pop off. Got Rolexes, BBS, and she was used to knock offs. I can never love her like Joe Budden, she a jump off. Summertime to the winter time, I'm somewhere with the top off.
DJ King Flow, Mixtape Addict.
Let's get it, man. I'm your host, King Flow. Welcome to the Mixtape Addict radio show. We connecting the dot from France to the US once again. And today, my special guest is none other than TRE-DOT in the building. How are you, bro?
I'm good, man. Anything hip hop, I'm great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, we here, man, making them connections, bro. And now you know it's the Mixtape Addict show, man. So I think you know the tradition. I have to ask you, man, the Mixtape Addict question. Who is your all-time favorite DJ?
Okay, if you want to say all time, I'm going to take it back to my youth in New York City, man. I would say DJ Red Alert, without question. That was one of my official introductions to really loving hip-hop. I would say him and Mr. Magic, but I give it to Red Alert because Red Alert's an actual DJ. Mr. Magic was a host.
Yep.
Anything fire hip-hop, Red Alert played it. This was the days where major commercial radio
was breaking hip hop records. So
Yep.
if you was fire, Red Alert would play you. I mean, there was a couple times where he might have dissed a record that ended up being fire, but he had one of the best A&R ears for dope hip hop at that time for a long period of time. And making pause tapes, you know, when cassettes was popping, just having those pause tapes, like hip hop was just everywhere. It was a different energy, man. It was just a love for the craft, and all the artists sound different. Everybody had their own style, and the creativity was just intense, man. Like now, sometimes a mixtape might sound like one song, like everybody sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Unless you find a DJ that's really, really in tune with the streets. But Red Alert had his ear to the streets for decades, man. To this day, nothing will compare to that feeling because it was fresh and new for me at the time. You know, so Red Alert, no question.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. You know, he's one of the pioneers of hip hop, and you know, back in those days, like you said, you had to be original, you had to be creative. You didn't want to sound like the next person.
No, never.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you think it's something that's lacking nowadays, or you think authenticity is coming back into the game?
I would say yes and no. From your position, I think maybe you would agree. It's just that a lot of artists aren't being heard. There's always going to be dope artists. I don't care what genre it is. There's always going to be creative artists. But, you know, the commercial platform is what it is. You know, the radio isn't in place to break records anyway. They're making money. So, and a lot of it is our fault as well, because as streaming came along, you know, a lot of artists, you know, were falling off as far as, you know, with the labels and the budgets and own labels money and sales going down. It became more of a business, and a lot of things kind of went haywire from there. And the artists weren't educated enough sometimes on how to carry on and move forth, or how to readjust and reinvent yourself. Because as an artist, you got to reinvent yourself all the time.
Yep.
Like, I stopped dealing with streaming because I just deal with Bandcamp, because I'm like, if you want to rock with me, you know, you'll go to Bandcamp and stream it from there, or you download it from there. And there's some good and bad with that, but the whole streaming element just kind of turned me sour, because it's like everybody's on there. So you try to do something to make you different. Like I have a landing site and I deal with Bandcamp, and I press some hard copies here and there. You know, you just try to be different. I connect with DJs like yourself, and, you know, try to have my music played all over the place. So at least my name will have a buzz, more so than just getting on Spotify and paying for Spotify promotion, which isn't nothing but some bot numbers. And I could tell you, yeah, I got 200,000 streams, but you never heard a record. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more in tune to just, you know, connecting with DJs like yourself that are being heard in all over different countries. And this has nothing to do with me. I'm just saying as an artist in general, just reinventing yourself and giving yourself a chance to actually be heard and doing things of substance over things that have style. You know, that's what the artists need. I think that's when the change happened, you know what I'm saying, with all the Spotify and, you know, all the YouTube promotion, as they call it now, where you just have numbers, where everything is a number game. And with the followers, everything is a number game. You have a lot of artists that are just coming in and out. It's a revolving door, revolving door, revolving door. Yep. And even with the shows, you don't have live shows anymore. People go on stage and just rap over the record. You know, you don't have the DJ igniting the crowd. You know, you don't have the artist-consumer relationship anymore either.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it used to be a time where you felt like you knew an artist because their music was a part of their personality. Like, just to throw random names out there, Redman music was part of his personality. A guy like Nas, when his personality comes, you kind of connect that with the music. Now AZ is talking and doing podcasts and things of that now. It fits within the music. Like back then we had that with the artist. We had that connection that made you feel like you knew the artist, so it made you want to buy the product because that was your connection. And opening up the cassette and looking at the liner notes and all of that stuff. Social media takes that joy away because the album cover is promoted 100,000 times before it drops.
Yep.
And you have to do that as an artist. You know what I mean? Back in the days when something dropped, you couldn't wait to get the album cover, read the liner notes, who produced this, who produced that, the shout outs and the pictures and all of that. That's really taking a lot of the love away from the game and a lot of the creativity and a lot of the originality, a lot of the authenticity away from the game. But with that being said, as an artist, even as a DJ, what are you going to do about it?
You know? I agree with you, man, but I think you're doing the right thing, you know, like by just using Bandcamp or using your own website, because at the end of the day, the most important thing that you need as an artist is a solid fan base. It's not about, I mean, having like 1 million views or whatever, that's cool, but out of that 1 million view, like how many people are really going to be fans and supporters of your music? Not a lot, you know. And when you take a different route and focus on, you know, like you say, putting your stuff on Bandcamp, it creates that thing that you just say, that link between the people and the artist, because you actually purchase from the artist website or Bandcamp page, and you might be the one that's gonna make the package, you know what I'm saying, like seal your CD, put it in an envelope, and ship it to the customer. So that's one way to create a special link with people. I used to do that, when I drop a physical project. I do that myself, I can tell you. I seal the CD, I put it in an envelope, and I write a little message, for the people that bought the CD. So you feel closer to the artist.
Yeah. Well, I had my clothing brand, Love Mad, which is short for Love Makes a Difference. Whenever someone bought my clothing, I would have a CD I would throw in there. I would always sign it, and I had a card that said the origin of my clothing brand. And I had little keychains with inspirational things on it. I always put little things on there. Because for my thing, man, I'd rather have 5 likes on a post if it's 5 people that actually like what I'm doing than just have 150 likes and I don't connect with anybody. So like now I have a nice network of DJs to where I feel like I have a good enough connection with people to where they trust what I send to them, and whatever I say to them, they trust it to be genuine. That means more to me than just meeting 20,000 DJs. I'd rather have a circle of 20 that I know, because I have a few DJs that if I send them something, they automatically put it on their radio show or on their next tape before they even hear it. And they put the cuts with it because they just get a feel from it. It's just, you just build that rapport. And that's all I could ask for from doing it. And then being, an MC of a more mature age, I don't really care about the going viral and all these natures, because those are like smoke and mirrors. I really just care about building that solid, network of people. And like you said, within the packaging, with how you present yourself, with how you communicate, even with interviews, man. When I do an interview, I try to give good interviews and good insight, because when people hear you talking, that could be the first and the last time they see your face. Or even hear your voice. Like some people are boring as hell on an interview, and I'm thinking like, man, you really just don't want people to like you, bro. Like, what you doing? Whatever personality you have is unique within yourself. You might be introspective, you might be funny, you might have deep stories. Whatever it is that makes you you have to represent to the fullest every time you have that opportunity to do it. And I heard some people talking about me as an artist on an interview. They were saying basically they were saying I'm in my love era, because when I speak on topics, I try to make the best out of it, and I try to connect everything to being in love with life and enjoying the fact that I've overcome so much adversity in life. And I never looked at my music from that perspective. I just write what I feel. But what they said, it kind of meant something. I said, okay, maybe that is what I'm doing, because I don't rhyme about anything derogatory. I don't rhyme about pitfalls unless I rhyme about a pitfall and a solution. I try to be solution-based with my music, because I try to be that way in life. Try to be. Sometimes it don't work out that way, but I miss that with hip-hop too as well, when we're talking about like just the lyrical content and the power of that content. If you made a party record, you did your best to rock a party. If it was an introspective record, you did your best to make a point. And the videos a lot of times would match that. It wasn't always in the club. It wasn't always rhyming about getting high. It wasn't always about calling women all kind of derogatory names, even though nothing new under the sun. But our music and hip hop didn't represent that. And if it did speak on that, it spoke on it in a creative way.
Well, I think we're coming back to that, because it's been so many records, like you say, the years have gone by, time flies, man, and people there are so many artists nowadays that I think people want to come back to authenticity. They want something that they can relate to. Like they want to hear a rapper that drops a few lines and you have to go back and like replay the track to really understand maybe the double entendre in the music. I think we're coming back to authenticity. From all the interview that I've been doing with all these DJs and all that, they pretty much agree that people are tired to hear bullshit music. They just want to come back to that real. So when you have a vision, when you understand your lane and you know how to build a fan base, I think nothing can stop you. If you,
I think the DJs deserve most of the credit for that. Because without the DJs giving a platform to be heard, a lot of MCs would quit. You know what I'm saying? What keeps me going is platforms like yours and different podcasts, and that's what keeps me going. Because whenever I think about, I'm done with this, man. I'm gonna do one more project. Next thing you know, I connect with somebody else that's getting me heard on another level, and then you get reviews from this level and that level. Then you're like, maybe I'll do it a little bit more because you enjoy doing it. Like the music is what brings me joy. The politics connected with it can be a hassle, but it's like when you meet DJs putting forth that effort to put the quality sound out there, that keeps all artists going that are true to the craft. Like for me, even if I connect with a DJ and they not playing every record I put out, that's fine. I'll still support what they're doing because it's still a piece of the game that we need to be out there. Like I notice some artists, the only time they'll support a DJ is if their song is on a particular playlist or their song is on a particular show. And to me, that's corny, but that's just me. Everybody can move how they want to move. Once I connect with somebody, I'm going to connect. One day I might just be bored and I might just send you a message. Yo, peace, bro. Just giving you a shout, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing. We need you in the game. Man, that ain't hurting me, man. That shit took what, 10 seconds?
Because you're a real one, bro. Because you're a real one, bro. It's not everybody that thinks the same. But thanks to, we have people like you, that support the DJs because, it's a lot of young MCs that don't understand the importance of the DJ in hip-hop culture because like you said before, the streaming platforms and all that. Like, I remember I was heavy on the mixtape game in 2010, 2012, 2015, something like that, before the streaming platforms arrived. And they stole the mixtape format from us. They stole it and they turned it into the playlist thing, that we have now.
Yeah, playlist, yeah.
So, the young people now, I don't think they were introduced properly to the DJ culture. And I cannot blame them because it's the way society works. It didn't put the DJs in front of them so they can understand that. But, we still here and shit, man, thank God we have some young ones that actually, do their research, know their history, their hip-hop history, and DJ are still able to be booked and be important in the culture.
What's a generational gap that hurts that too? Like, my son grew up hearing hip-hop from me playing it. Not just me being an artist, but from me playing it. So even though he has certain music he listens to that I don't really rock with, he still will listen to Tribe Called Quest and Wu-Tang and things of that nature. As a child, he remembers me playing Tribe Called Quest and remembers me playing Onyx and things of that nature. So he has a, well-rounded palette. You know what I'm saying? So we have a lot of youth out here that basically raise themselves. So a lot of their music revolves around pain, but a lot of them are living within pain. So their music represents that pain. Like with the whole playlist game, that wouldn't have worked back in the days. Because back in the days, the transitions within the music were just as powerful as the music. You know what I mean? If you're gonna see what I'm saying. That's why when a DJ plays my music, I love when there's a shout out over my music or there's some cuts within the music. I'm gonna clip it and I'm gonna make a post out of it because I want you to feel that feel I want to bring as an artist. I want to bring that feel when hip hop would make everything stop when that record comes on. You know what I'm saying? Everything just stops. All you hearing is that record when the cut comes in and brings it in, or when that drop comes, or when that DJ introduces the record. I still have a love for that because that's what introduced me to hip hop. The playlist is just playing songs. You don't have that vibe. It's just a bunch of songs and they're playing like the whole song straight through. You're not bringing it back. You're not spinning it back. There's no sound effects. There's no DJ introducing the record. That whole playlist thing, it takes the energy away from hip hop. That's my dislike about it. But I don't hate it. Things change. But what we love from the roots and the core of hip hop, that doesn't mean we stop doing it because something else gained a little bit of popularity. And that's my problem with MCs. A lot of MCs stop rapping because they don't like streaming. You can't tell me as an MC you stop MCing because you don't like streaming. Like that's the only reason why you stop. It's because you don't like streaming. Or you think you don't have enough followers on social media, so nobody wants to hear what you're doing. But a lot of MCs, quality MCs, stopped because of that. Then that, killed the purity of the game, the authenticity of the game. It took so many people out of it. But now, you got some young guys coming out, within the Matrix that aren't fans of the Matrix that are putting out some good music. Because it's easy for a lot of artists my age that'll say, man, nobody's doing this anymore. That's far from the truth, bro. There's always artists out here doing good music, bro.
Yeah, of course, man. It's a lot of dope hip-hop coming out every day, man. We have guys like Riggs, like Rome Streets, like those type of guys, man. They have some bangers, and they're young, under 30 years old, I think. So, you know,
That's dope. That's dope.
real hip hop is here, man. It's here to
Yeah,
stay.
yeah, yeah. Most definitely, it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, yeah, man. And you as an artist, like, what has been the biggest challenge in your career?
Well, the biggest challenge is just being an older MC, man, and getting your sound heard. You know, because it's a visual society. So, you know, you got to be seen. You know, you got to have visual representation of yourself. The video isn't as powerful as it used to be now. It's more so shorts and reels. You got to find a way to present yourself to make yourself interesting. So that's a challenge. It's a challenge doing my brand of hip hop because I don't necessarily make commercial music for the radio, but I'm not totally underground either. You know what I'm saying? I'm somewhere in between that. You know, I can slide to either side, but I'm not neither one. So I have to find my niche and make it make sense. You know, that's the biggest challenge. And, you know, I live in North Carolina now, so that's a challenge as well, because it's not like if I was still in New York, I could probably do 3 shows a week in New York right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they're platforms for artists like myself that rock all week. Or if I was overseas, I could be doing shows like crazy. I could be on tours. But, you know, in North Carolina, for what I'm bringing, you know, the market is kind of small and it's widespread. Everything is so far away from each other. You know what I'm saying?
What part of North Carolina are you in?
I'm in Durham right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'm in Durham.
Shit, if I knew, man, we should have linked up. I was in North Carolina last year, bro.
What part of North Carolina was you in?
I was in Winston-Salem and Charlotte too.
Yeah, Winston-Salem. About an hour and some change from me. Charlotte, maybe 2 hours. My niece lives in Charlotte, so I go out there frequently. Oh yeah, I'd have pulled up. I definitely would have pulled up.
But you guys have a dope hip hop scene out there, though. It's not
Well,
many.
I think there's a dope hip hop scene everywhere. You just gotta know where it's at, man.
Yeah.
You know
For
what I'm
real,
saying?
man.
You
For
might
real.
tell me something about Charlotte that I don't even know. Everything is so widespread, and it's like I'm still learning. Like I'm still meeting people in this state that I haven't met before, and there's a lot of people I haven't met in person.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the older you get, you know, the less time you really have to just be in person networking with people. You know, you gotta go to work in the morning. You know what I mean? Some people got kids, you gotta put them to bed, or you got a wife you gotta maintain, or you got other vocational goals you have to take care of. So that's my real biggest obstacle, truthfully. If to put it in real man terms, just being a real person and still doing this and having this balance of life, love, and career. Because even if you have a relationship, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Because you have to, you know, like I could do this interview here, then maybe I go to the studio, then it's like, oh damn, I ain't called my lady. Shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta juggle between, you know, real life shit, music shit. Yeah.
And you can't wait to do nothing. If you got something on the plate, just do it. Like I'm gonna call later, or I'll go to the studio later. It's never a later.
Yep.
Like for me, I can lay down for a 30-minute nap and wake up 4 hours later.
Yeah. Well, it's not everybody that has the same mindset, you know. Like I say it all the time, and you can have all the talent in the world, but at the end of the day, if you don't have the hustle, the motivation to do things, nothing is gonna happen, you know. And shit, artists like you have the motivation, you have the vision, and you understand how the music business works. So you're lucky, you know what I'm saying? It's not everybody that has that mindset and that, you know, entrepreneur culture. You feel me?
Well, what are you doing it for? I had to ask a young MC one time, like, what are you gonna do when you post your song and you don't get any likes? You know what I mean? Are you just gonna stop rhyming? or you gonna keep pushing that song? Like, it gets a lot. I got some posts that don't get no likes. Now I might have a post that gets 100 likes, and it's the same song.
Yeah.
It might be a different, you know, DJ that played it. It might be a different clip. It might be a different style of clip. But even with my podcast, you know, I got some reels that might be 2,000-3,000, and I got some reels that might be 6. Does that mean you stop going? You know what I'm saying? It's a science behind how reels connect and the algorithms come connect with it. It's a science behind it. And now, it's not like when it used to be chronological. Now they really just want you to boost the post.
Yep.
That's what they really want. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you just got to figure out what works for yourself, man, and just keep pushing, man. That's just how I look at it, man. Just keep pushing. By the time you play one record, I plan on hitting you with another record, man.
There's no secret recipe for that, you know.
No.
Every artist has its own recipe. It's different to, you know, every artist is different. Every person is different.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be the same strategy for everybody. You know?
No. Like I want to do more in person things. Like I got to go back home to New York for a show with Cut Supreme with WUSB. Out there in Stony Brook. He hit me up about coming to the show, and I got to make a way to get up there. You know what I'm saying? Now that the Knicks are killing right now, I might get up there, catch a watch party, and go live. It's so different when you meet people live. It's just so different, man. It's just like doing an interview with you. That makes our relationship different because we see what each other look like. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way the game is. And artists, I think, are spoiled from my generation because they're used to people doing everything for them. They're used to other people setting up the interviews. They're used to other people setting up their promo and marketing. They're used to other people doing their artwork. They're used to other people doing their bios. Used to other people doing the treatment for their videos. So when you have to do that for yourself now, for a lot of people, it's overwhelming. And it makes you not want to do it no more because now you're not inspired to write because you got to do all these other things. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, that's the fun part, man. Me sending you a bio, that's the fun part. Or trying to create some artwork, that's the fun part to me. You know what I'm saying? Representing myself the way I want to be represented and making the kind of hip hop that I want to hear myself.
Yep.
You know, but for some people, what I just said is inspiring, it's overwhelming for them.
Yeah, it's because you know your sound and you have the vision, you understand your lane. So
yeah.
It's not everybody that has his lane because everybody wants to maybe sound like the next person so they can get a buzz like the next person. But no, like we said before, everybody is unique and different. So everybody has his own lane, own sound. And once you understand that, shit, man, there's no limits to this shit,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. And shit, man, what's coming for you now? I know you just dropped the tracks with DJ Clip Styles. What's coming for you for 2026 and beyond?
Well, what I actually did, I put 2 free downloads on Bandcamp. That still got it. Another joint called Clear Vision. And I'm gonna drop a mix that Glib Styles did. That was the best of last year that I never put out. I'm gonna put that on Bandcamp for free. And then I have a EP I did for my father called When Giants Sleep. I'm gonna put that for free. And then August, I'm gonna put out a 10-song album.
Nice.
I've been doing all EPs, so I'm gonna do a 10-song album. And probably sometime in August, and try to get some sync licensing with that. I'm gonna push that one a little bit different. And that might be my exit, man. I say that all the time. I don't know. That might be my last project. I'll probably do singles here and there. That might be my last project. I don't know.
Don't say that, man. If it's in your blood, bro, you can never say that it's your last project. I know as an artist how you feel. It's a lot of people that say that. But when you're really passionate, one day you're going to wake up and be like, damn, let's go back to the studio.
Well, and I can say this too, man. Anybody that know me, when they hear me say that, they not listening to me anyway. So, how many artists tell you it's gonna be their last? It's been Jay-Z's last record for the last 10 years.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So, but the name of the album in August is gonna be called No Industry Required, and that's basically saying I don't need the industry to do what I do. This is what I love. So even if I say that's my last project, not really last physically, but might be my last as far as pushing projects. I might just do singles and just keep banging music here and there. But as far as putting an album together, like I'm gonna do this, yeah, that might be it. Because I'm gonna have a total conceptual album. All my EPs are conceptual. You know what I mean? They're all different. The style is different on all of them. So it's like hard to listen to one project of mine and say, okay, this is what TRE-DOT is, unless you're really introspectively thinking. Everything is different. Love Makes a Difference was all revolved around love. The Experience was just a boom bap album. I did a Soul Tray album, which was a hip hop soul project. I had Blood, Sweat, and Tears, which was more so the thought process of an adult MC. I mean, there's a whole lot of things I got on Bandcamp. That's another thing I love about Bandcamp. Everything is cataloged right there, and all the bots and stuff just turned me off the Spotify, and it's like, you ain't really making no big money off it anyway, so I just quit, you know what I mean? And people that want to hear what I do, they'll go to Bandcamp, they'll go to my website, or they'll be on my socials. I don't think I'm losing anything by not being on social media. I mean, not being on streaming services. I got music that's on the digital platforms, but that's from before, but I stopped using those like maybe 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I'm going back to them. I don't know.
No,
Apple Music maybe, but I mean, just
if that works for you this way, then you should keep going like that,
Yeah, everybody with available on all platforms. That should be pissing me off.
Yeah. Like,
so what?
It's
Who's
a
gonna
lot of
find
people that don't use platforms. Like I've seen shit Tech from Smith and Wesson. He dropped a mixtape not too long ago, and he did not put it on streaming platform. He used his own website, if I'm not mistaken. And he told people on Instagram, he say, if you want a mixtape, there is only one place to get it, and it's right there. So
Yeah, Tech is dope. I like that. I know RJ Payne was doing that for a long time. He was selling things right from his website. And to my knowledge, he actually did very well with it because he has a sound unique of himself. So go ahead and try it, man. I mean, on Bandcamp, within the first 2 weeks I was on Bandcamp, I mean, I made more money than I would have made on streaming within 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So, but the key when you do something on a website on Bandcamp is how do you consistently bring traffic to your location? You know, that'll be the challenge. I know earlier you asked a question about a challenge. That's actually a challenge. You know, even getting views on YouTube, you know, that's a challenge now as compared to before because now everything is ad driven. You know, dealing with YouTube, you know, you got to do the Google ads, you got to figure out how to do the ads and all of those things. And with Bandcamp, you got to find out how to drive traffic, you know, so that becomes a challenge as well. And a lot of MCs give up on that. But I'm one to where maybe this week nobody came to my site, and then maybe that following week 1,000 people came. Like with Bandcamp, I look at the numbers. I've had 3-4 days where nobody's come to my Bandcamp. Then all of a sudden, the next day, 120 people went on a day. You know, it could be anything. It could be from the YouTube story. That's why I put so many stories up because people go through my stories and it's a revolving door. And before you know it, oh, boom, TRE-DOT's on another mixtape. Oh, TRE-DOT's on another radio show. TRE-DOT's on the charts again. Then you might see a workout video. You know what I'm saying? So that works for me. Just keeping people fully engaged. And then next thing you know, I hit you with a new record. Boom. And then that might make you go to the Bandcamp link, you know, so.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't matter what platform you're using as long as the product is being heard, is being seen.
Yeah, somehow.
I see guys that are doing, you know, like, not video clips, but like reels on Instagram. And you can only find that piece of video only on Instagram. They don't drop it on YouTube. It's crazy. But, but people see it. It don't matter where they see it as long as they see it.
Now, it's funny you said that because I do need to get back on putting my YouTube shorts up. I kind of fell off on my YouTube shorts. I've been using Twitter. I've been using Threads. I've been using I got 3 IG pages, for 2 Facebook pages. But I have been sleeping on the shorts because that was my plan, actually. Anything music or podcast related to put it, you know, with my shorts and just let it, you know,
do that.
Matriculate there. And I slept on that. It gets to be grueling sometimes when you're the only one doing it. You know, you try to schedule as many posts as you can schedule and be consistent. You know what I'm saying? I don't get bored with it because it's my stuff. But when you have a regular life to maintain, sometimes, you know, I get home from work. I try to schedule a couple posts before I lay down and make my phone calls. Sometimes it just don't work that way.
Yeah, I understand, man.
You know, you be looking at the phone and I see you got glasses on. I need glasses for real. These ain't prescription. I got to put something in these joints. You know, you looking at the phone and all the words start coming together. The screen is doing this. You be like, man.
Yeah.
Because I like to drop, like, if you drop a show and I'm on it, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I still get excited hearing somebody say TRE-DOT or hearing the scratches on my record. I can't wait to go find where my record is at so I can make a clip. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's I don't think I'll ever lose that joy.
Yeah, it's because you have the passion.
Yeah.
You're passionate.
Yeah, man.
That's
yeah,
why.
most definitely.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you drop one reel a day or every 2 days for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you're gonna be winning, bro. The views are gonna go up. That's a fact.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, man. Well, we only have a few minutes left in this convo. Do you have any last words, man, for your fans across the globe?
I mean, just follow TRE-DOT, man. TRE-DOT Music, Boys TRE-DOT, Trey Podcast. I have a podcast called The Black Male Podcast. We're just some grown men just talking about living life, man, and surviving as a father, and you know, through the different obstacles of life. Sometimes we talk sports, sometimes we talk hip hop, but those are the things that, you know, men talk about. Music, Bandcamp, TRE-DOT. I got my own site, TRE-DOTmusic.com. Just check me out, man. I try to stay consistent with the music. Like I said, I got some free downloads I'm gonna put out. The album gonna come out in August. The podcast, we got new episodes that come out on Saturdays AM. We on YouTube, Apple Podcasts. We up to episode 180 or something like that. We pushing pushing
Nice.
200 episodes.
Nice.
We had way more than 200 episodes. We weren't counting them in the beginning. We started off as 3 people. Now it's just myself and my brother TS. I love podcasting because it's another form of expression.
Yep.
Hip hop, another form of expression where you can really, really dig into different records. That's why I'm kind of disappointed with some of the MCs of my age range, how they don't use their platform to really just talk to the people, man. There's just so many ways you can express yourself in hip hop.
Yep.
You know what
so,
I'm saying?
so many stories to be told, you know.
Yeah, it's like yourself as a DJ. You probably see certain DJs and wonder why they don't break records. It's like, why are you playing the same records that everybody plays? You got a platform. You're popular now. Now I get it in the beginning. You're trying to build a name. Okay, I ain't mad at you, man, but you got a name. Every once in a while, throw something out there.
Yep.
You can't tell me you don't have good music in your inbox, bro. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Every DJ, you can't tell me you don't have 1 or 2 artists you can showcase once in a while. I'm sure you're just overwhelmed. I'm just glad that I'm at a point when I send you something, you listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the key, because I know you might get thousands per day, if not 5,000-10,000 per day, and just to have it to where a DJ actually listens to what you send, that's half of the battle. Just being heard. That's half of it. And if you hear it and play it, that means other DJs are going to look for it and want to listen to it.
Yep.
Because some DJs are copycat DJs. They might listen. Let me see what King Flow was doing. Oh, he played that? Let me check and see if I got this in my inbox.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of guys do that.
Maybe he said it to me before. Let me check this out. Yeah, it's the game.
Yeah, that happened a couple times. I'm never mad at those DJs, man. As long as they play good music, you know, that's all.
Well, that's still research. You know what I mean? If they're using you as a person to research,
yep.
Then, but see, that's the power in building a network. And I think a lot of younger artists don't realize the power and the relevancy of building a network and getting these spins from DJs that are reputable, doing these shows and presenting yourself in a powerful way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just even a person just seeing a thumbnail or just your face talking, you know, everything has to represent you in some kind of way.
Yep. Real talk, man.
That's your calling card. That's your resume.
Yep. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's pursuing their dreams, you know, keeping the culture alive. We here to stay, man. Well, that was a pleasure to have you on the show, TRE-DOT, man. I wish you nothing but success. And we here in the Mixtape Addict show, you know, we have your music playing, you know, on repeat in the show. Let the people know. And that's how we do it, man. From France to the US, bro. Thanks for your time, TRE-DOT.
Most definitely. Knicks in 6.
Yes, sir. I hope they win.
Yeah.
Peace, man. Take care.
All right, my man.